Hey everyone, welcome back to the Healing Show. Today's topic is how to heal your front heart chakra in the relationship difficulties. The idea came because there was a young girl who wanted a guidance on her matrimony or in the marriage life instead. And she was really finding it difficult to sexually get intimate with her husband, and that was creating a lot of problems in her marriage. As usual, you can think that probably it is a sexual problem and it's none of the stories. As I scanned, her front heart chakra was blocked. So I started talking further and I said, "Tell me, what were your first experiences with your husband?" It was an arranged marriage. Uh, she very much approved of him. They courted for a little longer time, and she was fine getting married to him. She said it was comfortable initially for a week. So then what happened? Says I was a little uneasy about. We were in a big family, and a lot of guests were there. So we initially did not go intimate, but after a week, we went on a holiday, and he forced himself on me. So then what happened? Said something shifted within me, and I felt that he doesn't love me. And even if he loves, I don't want him to love me the way he's loving me. And I somehow closed myself up. It's not that we don't have sex, but I don't enjoy it. It's mechanical. Ever since then, I feel quite unloved. He, every time something or the other goes wrong, I feel that he doesn't love me. He spent now last few months trying to do exactly what I want. He's bought me a good house, a car to make me comfortable. He's ensured that I have enough help, domestic help. He's ensured that I have a comfortable life. I know he's trying, but somehow I can't get myself to love him. We worked with unhealthy associations with love. It was not her problem only with her husband. She had an abusive father. And the memories of being abused got triggered. And the way she blocked herself and blocked love from her father, she blocked her husband also in her life. Her marriage life went through a rough time. Her personal life went through a rough time. And she suffered emotionally to an extent that she created a space for somebody else. Not because of anything, she just felt so unloved. It's not just her story. There are so many people who feel unloved. And they feel that how come others can love so many people around, but when it comes to me, I do not receive love the way I would like to be loved. And that happens because mainly the blockage of the front heart chakra. You very naturally, unknowingly block the front heart chakra whenever there is an unpleasant association with love. And that begins when you're a baby, when you're a child. When you're a child and your first association of love is with your mother or a father, or sometimes with your siblings, grandparents. When you do not have very healthy association with them or with love, or if you have unhealthy experiences with them, we often block the front heart chakra because it's not that we don't want love, but we don't want whatever we associate with love. Systematic and aware dissociation of love with emotional hurts can easily open the front heart chakra and you feel lighter. You don't have to kind of know about chakras. You don't have to know about the intricacies of how to heal these chakras. Ask yourself a question. Have you tried reach out to certain people with love? And some people pose a major barrier. You feel there's a kind of a wall which doesn't let you connect. So we are very good as friends, but when it comes to reaching out to someone, it gets so difficult. These are the people who have somewhere blocked the front heart chakra. It's not that they don't want you to love, they have such unhealthy and unhappy associations with love that they would prefer blocking your love because what if they get hurt by you? As in when you try and reach out to them with love. So, a lot of introverts, a lot of silent observers, a lot of quiet people, a lot of unavailable people, sometimes a lot of aggressive people. When they repel you or your love, don't get disappointed. Know that probably they have difficulties in being loved. Well, you can't always help, you can't always support them. However, you can always know that it is their barrier they are creating for their defenses. Make them feel safe. And if it is you who's blocked the front heart chakra, it would be a good idea to recognize your unhealthy and unpleasant associations with love. And as you recognize and work your way around, you will find yourself opening up so beautifully to so many people and so many people's love. Your life will feel much more fulfilling, happier, and enriched because we all deserve to love and be loved. Having said that, of course, you would be curious, how do we dissociate? So I'm going to take it forward and ask you if anybody would like to come forward for a demo who's experienced something similar. So let me check, I'll share the link. Okay, you can use this link and come forward. It would be good if you're wearing earphones. So, meanwhile, others join and come and join us online. Let me give you some of the statements that can open up your heart chakra. You can recite along with me. Say, I R5 my blocked heart chakra. When I say R5, it you need to know that R5 is abbreviation of revive, recognize, realign, reorient, and reposition. IR5, my blocked heart chakra. IR5, my blocked heart chakra. IR5, my blocked heart chakra. IR5, my emotional hurts. IR5, my emotional hurts. IR5, my emotional hurts. IR5, my association of love with betrayal. IR5, my association of love with betrayal. IR5, my association of love with betrayal. IR5, my association of love with abuse. IR5, my association of love with abuse. IR5, my association of love with abuse. IR5, my association of love with exploitation. 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 IR5, my fear of being loved. IR5, my fear of being loved. IR5, my fear of being loved. IR5, my need to be loved. IR5, my need to be loved. IR5, my need to be loved. IR5, my resistance to be loved. IR5, my resistance to be loved. IR5, my resistance to be loved. IR5 love. IR5 love. IR5 love. Keep reciting and you will slowly be able to open your heart chakra. If you need to know how R5 works, read my book, Redikall Crystalline Mind, and you will get a lot of info about that, about R5 and how to use it in the book itself. To know more, perhaps you can learn Redikall Crystalline Mind through workshops, mentorship programs, or webinars. So keep reciting and watch the shift happening. Some of you might just feel shift right away and right now as you say these statements, because slowly they open your front heart chakra. I'm going to read some of the messages and greet some of the people. Munmun Saha, who's always first and she joins earliest, even before me at times. Thank you so much, Munmun. Hi, Anupama, Saina, Dr. Gigi. Some of the Facebook users I cannot read if they're not in my friends list. Hi, Sandhya, Sharda. Hello, Carol, Alka, Shafna, Alexander, Sunita, Abir. Thank you so much for joining, Alfra. Great. Hi, Uma, Komal, Anjali, Smita. Okay. I like this name. Travel, click, and eat. Loved it. Thank you. Bhuvneshwari. Okay. Hello, Chandini. Lifestyle by Mega. Okay. Hi, Mega. Arti Alexander. Thank you. I'm going to read one comment. It's kind of a lot of material written. Let's see. So a Facebook user is saying there is a girl, 30-year-old, and she has had 2 breakups. Now she has put on weight and finding it difficult to find a match for herself. Is it possible that she has blocked her front heart chakra? Yes, maybe. It's quite possible. You have to scan and you will know it. You learn it in level 2 of Redikall curriculum. Even if not, you can just pass on the statements and see if she finds herself feeling little relieved. Right? There could be many more reasons. One of them could be certainly front heart chakra. Hello, Manju. Thank you for joining. Would you like to speak? You can unmute and speak.
Hello, Atman.
Hi, Manju.
Yes, there is a need in me to be loved. How to resolve that?
What's been your earliest experience with love. Tell me that.
Mm, I think I always asked for attention. हेलो, आपका म्यूट हो गया है.
What is attention for you, Manju?
मीन्स कि कोई मुझे ही देखे, मेरे से ही बात करे, मेरे को ही प्यार करे, लाइक दैट.
Okay. Have you, did you get enough attention from your mother and father?
I think not because they were busy in household and business.
Absolutely. So, kahin na kahin, somewhere, you have formed a belief that loved ones do not give attention.
Okay.
Okay? You have to address that belief. Because if you have a belief, see, you learn about love when you're a baby, you're a child.
Hmm.
Okay?
Yes.
If you did not get much attention from your mother and father, or you did not perceive, I'm not saying that they did not give,
Hmm. Yeah.
you did not feel that they give you enough attention.
Hmm.
Now there is a belief that the loved ones do not give you attention. So even
Okay.
if people around you now want to give you attention, you will still feel that you're not getting enough attention and you'll keep craving for it.
Yeah, it's true.
Right? So it's time that you do R5 and dissociate love with lack of attention. And then we can teach you how to redesign a new statement where you open up to get attention from your loved ones.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
Awesome.
Then how to do that? How to get help?
So I R5 my association of love with lack of attention. I R5 my association of love with lack of
Love
attention.
with
Yeah.
lack of.
First work
Okay.
with dissociation and then we can guide you further, right?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Manju. Thank you. Hi, Afra.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello. Hi. Tell me, how do I help you? What's happening?
I have some problem with my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I love him
Yes,
very
I'm listening.
much,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and I think we have a gap because I'm studying. We have two kids. One was 8 years old, and one was 11 months.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I can hear you well.
Ma'am, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening. Yes. Mm-hmm. So you have children, right?
Okay,
Huh.
and me, I'm studying, and he's
The
okay with
line,
my study, but he's not accepting.
yeah,
Hello.
Afra, your internet is not stable. Maybe next week you can join with more stable internet so that I can hear you. Alternatively, just write in the comment box. I will read and give you the answer. Right? Yeah, Afra, I will wait for your answer. Just write in the comment box. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So there are several reasons why one feels unloved. There are several reasons why we have difficulties with love. And there are several reasons why we have difficulties in loving relationships. The blocked front heart chakra is one of the reasons. And we will talk about during the next week about the back heart chakra and how that creates difficulties in loving and how that creates difficulties in our relationships. We will invite here Neelu Agarwal. Okay, let's see what Neelu has to say. Hi, Neelu.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi. Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, I feel very left out and kind of abandoned. I feel I'm just to myself.
Right. Yeah. Neelu, tell me your first experiences about love.
I have seen after marriage or childhood you would like me to talk about.
After marriage or childhood, first childhood, and then after marriage.
Childhood, I missed attention from my mom. I got a lot of love from my dad, and I felt it covered up. I think mom was busy with family and what lot of responsibility being into a Marwari family.
Yeah,
This is what I understand in today's time, but I missed her a lot at that time, which I realize now.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
do have a stable relationship now with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I had a good relationship with my sister, but somehow it has got distance with my sister. I don't
Mm-hmm.
remember any memory with my brother as such. I did have friends.
Mm-hmm.
I was the quiet type.
Mm-hmm.
I did have friends. It's not that I didn't have friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I felt
So
left out many a times. That's what I
left
would
out,
say.
right? Correct. So it's the child in you who felt left out when mother was very, very busy. Okay. Who decided that I feel left out by my loved ones. Because the first experience of love is usually from mom. And there's maximum expectation of love from mom. And it's not that she didn't love, but she probably did not have time that you expected from her. And when she must be busy and you needed her attention, you needed her company, and probably she would not have it, and you would feel left out. Sometimes when you are doing very well with your mom, and mom goes for the second pregnancy, sometimes she just goes on a maternity break. She goes to her mother's place, leaving you with dad, or vice versa. Or she sends you to her mom, and there's such an abandoned, left out feeling that, oh my God, what would happen? And that feeling gets carried forward and remains very silent, gets triggered due to further separation. So when you probably got married, it gets triggered. I'm not saying that you don't have trouble or you may not have trouble with in laws. Every relationship has its own teething trouble. Probably you would have gone through that teething trouble too. However, a reference to the past creates further troubles. As you heal the past, you can move on and move forward much easily. Does that help, Neelu? Unmute and speak, please. Are you okay, Neelu? Hello? Are you there, Nilu? I suppose there's some difficulty with the mic. We'll take her back again. Are you there,
Hello.
Nilu? Yes, Nilu. Hmm. I'm waiting for you to speak.
Yes, actually, your voice is echoing when I'm using the headphones.
My voice is echoing.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay. I'll just. So you missed what I said.
I could kind of was just trying to hear you, but as it was a double sound every time, now also I can hear you double.
Okay. Now is it okay? Is it okay now?
Yes, ma'am. Let's try now.
So, what happens is, as a child, when you feel left out by one of your loved ones, most likely your mom, who has major influence on your love life, you often find it difficult to, um, connect with your mother, and whatever feelings you have with your mother and the beliefs that you generate gets, influences your future life as well. Sometimes when mom goes on a maternity leave, when you are, say, 4 year 5 year old, and obviously she wants you to be taken care of, so she leaves you behind with father or mother, her mother or relatives. Children do go through a feeling of being left out or abandoned, and that gets carried forward for a better part of lives. Did something like that happen to you? I'll unmute you. Wait.
Uh, Actually, my marriage has been very different, which I have not even heard of in my childhood. I've gone through lots of ups and downs, and I've just been left to myself, not nobody being concerned. I know I'm talking live, and I don't mind if anyone hears it also today. I've been abused. My mother in law is not bothered. I don't know what to do today. My husband is there since a year with my mother in law. I'm trying to ask him, I said, what are you all up to? It's 24 years of my marriage in April now, and I don't know what to do. I have a 19-year-old daughter.
It's pretty interesting. You spent 24 years. And this requires, Nilu, perhaps a lot of unpeeling of your present state. It may not be just front heart chakra. Let me just do a little reading for you and figure it out. Um, just a sec. Share screen. So here I'm just checking with the app. This app talks about many more chakras over and above 7 major chakras and gives us a beautiful guidance on several questions that are yet unanswered. Of course, it requires a certain level of interpretation. It comes again, front sacral chakra. Reminder to invite pleasure and fun, and the answer is in radical guidance. So I'm just going to open that. It says, Nilu, remain open to experience joy and pleasure in every aspect of your life. Does that resonate? Yes, Nilu. Remain open to joy and pleasure, to happiness. Are you there, Nilu? Okay, so I'm not sure whether Nilu is listening to this. A lot of time we associate unhappiness with spiritual and personal growth. If you have been unhappy in your life and you've grown spiritually, probably there is a desire to remain unhappy. And if you have a desire to remain unhappy, you may manifest a situation where there's a lot of unhappiness, and that includes unhappiness in relationship also. Sometimes you can get unhappiness through health issues, financial issues, and sometimes you get unhappiness through relationships. And this could be one of the reasons why Nilu has difficulties. Her device is not connected right now. Probably she is locked out, or there's an internet issue. As in, when she watches this video, I hope she understands how her conscious or subconscious need to remain unhappy has created unhappy situation. She has to work with herself and create a space where she is happy. Very recently, I was working with a man who had difficulties in his relationship. And he didn't understand why his wife and children are not available to him and why he's left out. He said, what does this make you feel? He says, very sad, terrible. I don't want to go home because I feel that all of them are one and I'm nowhere. Nobody is really bothered. The food is left on the table. Sometimes they're watching TV. They're not even available. And I wonder why they do this to me. I said, what would happen if you become very, very happy? He said, my spiritual growth will stop. Ever since then, I've been spending time in meditation, in doing my breathing exercises. If the family life is working very well, I would be very happy. But I wonder whether I will really pursue my spiritual practices. And then we worked with possibility of spiritually growing with happiness and joy and family togetherness. And that's what shifted the life around him. Sometimes we don't even realize how we manifest unhappy situation in life. And there are such subtle subconscious reasons. Sometimes we add to it at a very subconscious level in complete unawareness. And as we become present to our participation in subtle games of life, we open up to the possibilities of rectification with better awareness. And that's what I wanted to tell Nilu. Nilu, are you there again?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, tell me what's happening. Any insights? Okay. So in your case, Nilu, it's been many, many years of collection of emotional hurts. You have to keep working with your emotional hurts one layer at a time till the time you get in touch with your true being, the true self. Because to avoid this emotional hurt, I'm sure you would have tried different ways and measures, trying to be good, trying to be nice, trying to be helpful, trying to be compliant, trying to be different, rebellious, many ways. And all those methods, all those ways have its own ups and downs, repercussions, and maybe added traumas. What I would suggest is start working with your emotional hurts one at a time. You can use any of your favorite methods, but deal with your emotional hurts. As you start getting lighter and lighter emotionally, you will be able to get in touch with the real reason why you manifested this situation. And as you do that, you'll find a great relief. And maybe you'll be able to give a different meaning to life. What happened in the past need not repeat again, right?
Right, ma'am.
Yeah, you can always have a different future because the future depends upon what you are in the now or how you are in the now, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you can always bring about the shift within. The first thing that you have to do is stop blaming others for what's happening to you. Because if you keep waiting, when you blame others, you're actually telling that others have a power to hurt you or make you sad or make you unhappy, right? When you stop doing that, then you will turn inward and say, hey, okay, so what if they do not change? What can I do? So what if they do not cooperate? So what if they do not stop abusing? So what if they do not, kind of ignore you or do not stop ignoring you? Can you still be happy? Can you be resolved to be happy?
I want to be happy, though I'm ignored.
Even
I
though you're
want to be
ignored,
happy.
are you ready to be happy?
Yes, ma'am. That's
But
why I'm reaching you today.
right. So make a strong intent to be happy in the now, right now, irrespective of what happens. Yeah. And that's what will start shifting your life around. It may not happen magically overnight, but over a period of time, every day, you open up, you open your eyes, and with that, you say, what do I open up to? Or how do I become happy
Ma'am,
today? Yes, Nilu?
I see a big black box uh, with green color in that. It's
Mm-hmm.
like the green color has been framed with black color around it, as
Okay.
I made my intention. And the
So,
green is like a book,
hmm.
and its frame is green with green paint on the book.
How do you
And
feel when you look at it?
there's a lot of fear. I'm
Okay.
feeling very scared.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So just say I R5 my fears.
I artify my fears.
Mm-hmm. I R5 my fears.
I artify my fears.
I R5 my fears.
I artify my fears.
Mm-hmm.
I
Continue.
artify my fears.
Mm-hmm.
I artify my fears. I artify my fears. I artify my fears. I artify my fears.
What are
I
you scared
artify
of,
my
Neelu? Hmm?
fears.
What are you scared of,
I
Neelu?
artify my fears. I artify my fears. I miss my husband. I know he cares for me.
What
But
could
my
happen?
mother in law Somehow I have a feeling
Mm-hmm.
that my mother-in-law has drifted him away from me for her own needs.
Mm-hmm.
I did lots for everyone. I don't say ki I sacrificed or anything, but I know genuinely from my heart I have meant and done it heartily for everyone, and I was just pushed out. And I miss my husband. I want him to come back to me.
Okay.
I understand his anger and everything, and I feel all that was just pushed by my mother in law or somebody from the family that made him do that to me.
Okay. I totally get it, Neelu. Is it possible for you to be happy even if your husband is not immediately around you? What would happen if you're happy, Neelu?
I would be able to keep my. I would.
First thought.
I would just leave all the sufferings of the world. I would. I wish to keep my daughter happy. The first thought came was to make my daughter happy.
Focus on your daughter's happiness. Focus on your happiness. And don't put conditions. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it?
Yes,
And your happiness will attract people, including your husband.
yes,
You
ma'am.
know, you're waiting for him to come back so that you can be happy. He might be waiting for you to be happy so that he can come back.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So focus on being happy and cheerful. Find out ways and means to be happy. And you don't need anything special for that. You can be happy taking the next breath. You can be happy taking a sip of water. You can be happy taking a walk on the road. You can be happy just knowing that you're still alive. You can be happy that you have children, right? There's so many reasons to be happy. Focus on that. Yeah,
Yes,
Nilu?
ma'am.
Work on that. Okay, focus on being happy. Rest, everything will fall in place. Trust me.
Ma'am, can I ask one more thing?
Okay, yes.
Ma'am, can I ask one more thing?
I'm asking, yes, yes.
Ma'am, of late my father has been a little bit unwell, which he has recovered, and he has recovered well. He had a brain stroke,
Mm-hmm.
but I always keep relating it and feel guilt because it had come to my mind before his brain stroke that he may lose his voice.
Yeah.
So I'm all the time thinking about my father. I've lost, meaning I don't get sleep also at times. Though, meaning he's safe back home and his voice has recovered, it affected his voice. Though, of course, clarity may not be there how it should be, like normal, but yes, we can understand when we are close by to him, we can understand what he's saying. It's not right to overthink, but my childhood attachment has made me think so much ki I'm going to lose my dad. I'm going to lose my dad. I'm all the time, you know, in the worry ki I don't want to lose my dad in any way. I keep saying the prayer, my father is my soul's love.
Mm-hmm.
It helps me for the moment, and then I'm back to square one.
Work on my attachment to my father is my soul's love.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
As your husband has attachment to his mother, you have attachment to your father as well. As
Yes,
you
ma'am.
may not be finding space in your husband's heart, okay, your husband may not be finding space in your heart as well. Got it? So address that attachment and open up
Yes,
to be
ma'am.
loved by your husband.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Hoping to hear from you, Nilu. There's a
Yes,
little
ma'am.
work to be done. If you already have been assigned a sponsor, please take her help or his help and continue your journey further, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we're starting with a
Thank
new
you
batch
so
of
much.
clearance on 28th of March. You can join that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Neelu.
Thank
So,
you.
what we learned, to sum it up, there are several reasons why you have relationship difficulties. One of them is front heart chakra block. You block your front heart chakra mainly because there is an association, unhealthy association with love. And as we address these unhealthy associations with love, we can easily open up to love, provided it's just a front heart chakra story. There are many other reasons why you have relationship difficulties, and during the next week and next webinar, we are going to talk about back heart chakra block and how that comes in the way. Hoping that all of you learn a lot and continue learning further. I will continue sharing whatever I know in the best possible manner. Stay tuned. And you may forward these recordings to whomsoever you think would be helped. That would be helpful to many more. Thank you for joining. Last comment I would say, wow, so well said, Atman. Make yourself happy and be happy, and you attract happiness, and the people around you want to be with you. Yes, sure. You don't keep waiting for things to turn around so that you are happy. Start being happy so that things start turning around you. That's my final message. Thank you and stay tuned. Bye-bye.